Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another hair remedy video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys simple treatments you can use. If this is you have done everything possible to increase the volume of your hair, to stop your hair shedding and hair loss, and you have not seen any change or improvement, this video is for you. Thicken your hair and also add some volume to your hair. Like I used to tell you guys all the time, you don't need to wait till when your hair is already brittle, damaged before you can start treatment. You can treat your hair even while it is healthy. Prevention, they say, is better than cure. So if you want to grow a really healthy, voluminous hair like mine, this treatment, I have selected this particular ingredient to help you achieve that thick hair. So guys, let's get started. Our first ingredient for this treatment is Amla powder. Amla powder is one of my favorite Ayurvedic ingredients because it contains a lot of good nutrients for the health of the hair. When it applies to the hair, it helps to reduce hair loss, stop hair breakage, and also reduce hair shedding. You can make this powder into oil. You can also make it into hairspray and even make it into butter if that's what you want. It helps to strengthen the hair strand, boost volume, and increase the thickness of the hair. Our next ingredient is Chebe powder. This is another very popular ingredient, and we've all known Chebe for ages. It's popularly used by the women of Chad to strengthen their hair strand and grow longer hair. Chebe powder is popularly known to nourish and hydrate the hair, and also it helps to strengthen the strands of the hair, thereby reducing hair breakage and reducing hair shedding. And also, I want you guys to bear this in mind. If you want to grow a healthy, long, thick hair, the first thing you want to do is reduce breakage and shedding. If your hair constantly shed and break, you might not be able to achieve the length of the hair that you want. But if you experience less breakage, less shedding, that's the beginning of you growing a healthy, long hair. Our third ingredient for this treatment, which is the last ingredient, is fenugreek. Fenugreek does a particular job that I love most, which is why I always incorporate them in my treatment. Fenugreek helps to slow down the ability of DHT to attach to your hair follicles. Fenugreek is one of the most potent ingredients when it comes to healthy hair growth and how it has helped grow the hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blend it into powder. And don't forget that fenugreek also helps to thicken the hair. The extract from fenugreek contains nutrients that help to thicken the hair, strengthen your hair strand, which allow you to grow that healthy long hair that you want. So the first thing you want to do is boil your hot water. You can use your electric cooker, you can use your pot or anything you want to use. After boiling your water, go ahead and add in a spoon of each ingredient. I add in a spoon of fenugreek powder, a spoon of amla powder, and a spoon of chebe powder. So at this point, you let it cook for about 5 minutes. And again, I also want to mention that fenugreek itself contains a mucilage content, which means if water comes into fenugreek, it's going to infuse into it, and the water from it is going to give you this thick consistency, like when you have aloe vera water. Like when you have aloe vera soak into water, you know that thick or slippery, slimy consistency that you get. That's what fenugreek gives you. So at this point, you go ahead and boil these 3 ingredients together. This will allow the ingredients infuse into the water. That is the reason why you have to boil it, because when you boil it, the heat helps the nutrients infuse faster into the water. You guys can see how thick it looks because of the fenugreek. Like I mentioned earlier, fenugreek contains a mucilage content, which means it has this slippery consistency. So because of the presence of fenugreek in this treatment, the water from this treatment is thick. So you can use it as a detangler, you can use it to condition your hair. So after boiling these 3 ingredients, all you are going to do is go ahead and strain it out. And please, when you're straining it out, make sure you use like a wig cap or anything that has a very tiny hole. As you guys can see that the ingredients that I use for this treatment, most of them came in form of powder. So if you don't want a lot of particles in your hair, all you have to do is make sure when you're straining it out very well so that you don't get particle residue stuck in your hair. You wouldn't want that. So at this point, I went ahead and transferred it into my applicator bottle, and this is exactly what it looked like. By the way, the smell is not very terrible. It's going to be giving you like that Ayurvedic herbs kind of smell which I feel like a lot of you guys that use DIY products should be used to. So this is what my hair look like. My hair look very rough and dry. I just put down my hair from a protective style, and I want to use this treatment to refresh and condition my hair. I do this most times as a midweek treatment for my hair if I'm not planning to wash my hair anytime soon. So what I do is that I treat my hair before my wash day. So if my wash day is in like 5 days, I like to apply this kind of treatment. So before my wash day, this treatment must have done almost everything that it's supposed to do on my hair. So like I mentioned earlier, we are trying to thicken our hair strand. I just wish I can read all my DMs to you guys. I get a lot of DMs. Oh, Ngozi, my hair, I used to have a full hair, but now my hair is brittle. I have a video here that I've talked so much about why your hair is brittle, why your hair is thin, why you feel like your hair is not full. Most of you guys cause these things to yourself. Why will you be braiding your hair all the time? Sometimes just let your hair rest, let your hair breathe. Stop applying too much heat to your hair. I've mentioned this over and over and over again, and each time I still get the DM, people saying their hair is brittle, their hair is this, their hair is shedding and all of that. Well, this is a treatment that can help you avoid that. And I also want to mention this particular information. I used to say this in almost all my video. You don't need to get to a point where your hair is already damaged, thin, brittle, you're experiencing hair loss before you can treat your hair. Please treat your hair while it is healthy to avoid story. Prevention, they said, is better than cure. Please prevent this by, you guys can see that my hair is thick and my hair is full, yet I still come up here to make treatment and apply to my hair. That is why I never experience hair thinning or hair shedding, because whether my hair is healthy or not, I still treat my hair. So what I'm saying in essence is that you don't have to wait to when your hair is brittle, your hair is shedding before you treat your hair. And when your hair starts breaking and shedding, your hair is going to remain the same length. Your hair is growing out of your scalp, but it is shedding and breaking. And this will make you think that, oh, my hair is not growing. Your hair is growing, but it's also shedding out and breaking the same way it is growing. That is why your hair remains the same length from year to year, and you think your hair is not growing. So it is time for you to actually make that change. If you have been expressing a lot of shedding when you comb your hair, a lot is falling out of your hair. Hair shedding is quite normal. When you comb your hair, some strands is going to fall out, sure, but when it is happening excessively, then there is a problem, because if you continue happening that way, you might end up with a brittle hair at the end of the year, and that's one thing you don't want for yourself. So start treating your hair today, and also do treatment that help to tackle your hair strands and keep them healthy so they don't shed or break. And also, please sometimes let your hair breathe. Put your hair in a sleeping protective style and let it just relax and get some hair. So this is what I do on my channel here. I share everything regarding healthy hair growth. So this treatment is totally safe to leave into your hair. So after that, I went ahead and put my hair in 2 cornrows. This is my quickest protective style that I do each time I want to get busy and I don't have time to do these tiny cornrows. So guys, that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in my next video.